afternoon, everyone. I am Song Baiqi, the CEO of SVB. And first, I want to thank each of you for taking time to attend this meeting. Then, trying to be much more familiar, I want each of you to make a short self-introduction to get to know each other.
Hello everyone, and thank you for attending today's meeting. As the HR Director of SVB Bank, I'm mainly responsible for employee development, team building, and promoting our company culture. Today, we will briefly discuss about how to continue optimizing management and enhancing employees' experience in the current emergency.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Zhang Gongzi. I'm the department head of the SVB Bank. This post need communication skills to cover the tests for the employees and communicate the task progress in company that needs organizational skills to manage the employees and arrange the schedule.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Li Rongsheng and I'm the representative of the risk management department of SVB. And my main function of the department is connect the employees' opinions and the feedback to the management. And I also need to take care of the employees' health, safety, and welfare. I'm the bridge of between the employees and the management.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Zhong Tianrui and I'm an employee of SVB. My daily task is complete work by leaders assigned, such as check documents, customer service, and so on. I will try my best to do it and achieve the company's goal.
Thanks for introduction. And as we all know, SVB collapsed and we are suffering some serious problems. So today I call this meeting is for trying to solve these problems. First, we need to discuss some examples to help us better understanding what situation are we in now and figure out the solution ways to get us out of this trouble. Are we clear, everyone?
Sure.
Okay, I got a trouble list here with a couple of questions. And due to the time limitation, we will be only talking about 3 of them, which are risk management, leadership and support, and hybrid work. So does anyone want to say something about risk management?
Okay, CEO. I think the real problem stems from the fact, according to the official crisis, that the bank didn't have the duration hedges on its bonds investment, and there is a new financial teams that signed to start investing the long duration bonds since 2017 without any real risk management measures. Work from home may have contributed to communicate the breakdowns, but there is bigger issues is likely to have been the absence of a chief risk manager from April 2022 to June 2023. SVB failed to effectively manage the interest rate risk when they raised interest rates. SVB's large holding of the long-term bonds fell in value and it will cost a large loss of its balance sheet because SVB didn't take timely measures to hedge these risks. When the customer made the large withdrawals, the banks was unable to quickly release the sufficient liquidity to meet the demand, which ultimately trade around. In short, I think this is what caused the bank to fail.
I think your plan is meaningful. And in my opinion, our company is the first choice bank for the venture capital and startups. Many companies have their assets and pay their employees through our bank. From 2019 to the first quarter 2022, our company's asset grows from US 71 billion to US 191 billion. This situation is looked at very good on the surface, but people at all levels in the company are ignoring the risks of market and finance. However, in the past 2 years, the stock prices of US technology industry have continued to fall, and the technology industry has been laying off employees, so the deposit base was much larger than the loan base provided by our company, and it will weaken the role of assets. At the same time, the Federal Reserve has raised the interest rates to face the inflation. So it will hit the market value of our bank, and it make our bank runs and bank rankings. As a bank, I think we shouldn't look at our problems too simply. We must have knowledge and ability to face every risks. That's all.
Okay, thanks for Kenry's statement. There is denying that there are something wrong, getting wrong with SVB's investment plans. In 2019, the COVID-19 swept the world, and the U.S. economy was declined. But the SVB bought large numbers of the U.S. Treasury bonds to bet on the falling interest rates. At the end of the 2022, the SVB roughly $120 securities interested, and is more than 55% of its assets, and is more than twice average of all the other American banks. It's very dangerous. As it turned out, in 2022, the COVID-19 was being controlled, and the global economy began to improve, and the interest rates began to rise quickly, which is greatly reduced the value of the SVB's assets.
Okay, so let's see what can we got from our HR.
Now, it's very clear that the key factors behind the problem was our bank's failure to manage interest rate risk on its long-term bond investment, compounded by the lack of our chief risk officer and the risk management strategies during a period of market fluctuations. Here is my solution: enhance risk management, wellness training, and decision-making transparency. We will carry out regular risk management training for all employees, especially for management, ensuring that everyone is equipped to handle market fluctuations and unexpected situations. Moreover, we will improve decision-making transparency, allowing employees to understand the logic and considerations behind the key decisions, thereby increasing trust and engagement.
Okay, thanks for offering. Now we are moving on to the second question, which is leadership and support.
Okay, CEO, I have a fair case. According to the Science Direct, SVB CEO confidently believe that the bank's compliance with the regulatory and the risk standards are sufficient measures to protect the bank's position from the potential negative impacts of the portfolio issues. SBB also makes a big bet to the treasurers when the rates are very low. Such an overvised danger will easily to lead to the financial crisis if it is enough. Due to the overconfidence, the management didn't have the adequate contingency plans in place to deal with the potential market fluctuations or the large customer withdrawals. When the banks face the liquidity constraints, management failed to make the effective measures quickly to stabilize the situation, which exacerbated the customer panic and the charge around.
Okay, as team leader said, the SVB had their top risk official position vacant in about 8 months in 2022, and they didn't get a new top risk official until January 2023. The big factor leading to this situation is about the SVB's board of the director and some management personnel don't have the relevant knowledges of the risk management, and they know nothing about the risk management in the company. And according to investigation, we can find that only one of the 7 board members of the SVB's risk committees has a background in risk management, and in SVB's 2023 policy statement, we can find that there are none of the members of bonds committee have get a senior risk management position, such as the CRO.
Okay. In my opinion, as the company has been in trouble recently, as an employee, I feel very anxious. But based on the atmosphere of the entire company and everyone's state, I think as employee we have some problems. It's just like lots of staff lost their motivation. But there is another problem that leadership can take an actual perspective of the company. About the company culture, the leadership always pay attention to the emphasis for customers and employees. They are always focusing expansion of our company and assess growth, but they are ignore risk management. And when making decisions, our leaders always rely on other people to give some advice, which make our company environment is not like a bank to deal with many risks and problems at any time. It's more like a relaxed school. That's all.
Okay, these are good opinions. And now we will invite our HR to doing a short speech about solution method.
Yes. I have noticed the issues related to overconfidence and decision making. It's necessary for us to rethink about risk management and an emergency plan. We will work with the management team to revalue our risk management strategies and the emergency plans to ensure we are prepared for market fluctuations and liquidity pressures. By conducting regular exercise and strengthening our emergency systems, we aim to respond faster and efficiently in crash.
Okay, so now we are talking about the last question, the hybrid work. Employee representative, do you want to share any examples?
Okay. In my opinion, the hybrid work has crucial to campaign during the COVID-19, but it's clear that the SVP had used it in the wrong way. The SVP has a very flexible work culture. The employees in SVP can work anywhere and anytime. The employees and their team members didn't know where and when they will work. For example, they will be required to show up on Monday online meeting and Tuesday through Wednesday at the complaint office, and they can't see each other at the rest of the week. It's very dangerous, and this lead to a sense of the isolation among the employees. The employees unable to get effective communicate with each other, and the management and employees can't get a strong friendly relationship, which is devastating for employees' engagement.
Okay, as Dr. said, when employees' engagement suffers when the employees are isolated and work on their own, and it seems this will speak to the manager of the bank as well. Communication that caused by the hybrid work as compromised in the remote settings and needs to be supported with the in-person connection, whether that's going to the office or organizing the in-person events for employees. In addition, SVB customers will be affected by the hybrid work. The maintenance of the SVB customers' relationship was affected, especially when the face-to-face communication is limited. The SVB customers will feel the quality of the service was declined. It will have a negative impact of the SVB customer loyalty in a highly competitive financial market.
Affected the COVID-19. Most of our employees are on the remote working, and I agree that many employees' work efficiency relatively low. Without the teamwork environment and company atmosphere, staff productivity is become reduced. Employees are an important part in our company. This situation lead our company into trouble. But like iron coin has two sides. We can't blame the company's current difficulties is most close to the remote working. The main problem is that employees can't gather to work online efficiently and meaningfully. So it's nothing to do with the work type, I mean office or online. So it's about the internal company policy on remote working, such as the relationship between managers and employees. At the same time, lots of staff not have a consistent goals as an employee. In my work during this period of time, I feel some staff cooperation ability will reduced and my goal of work is not clear. Thanks.
Okay, after hearing lots of useful examples, I believe our HR have already got some ideas about solution ways. Would you like to share them, please?
Yeah, communication breakdowns, delays in discussion, lack of collaboration, and the slow decision making. These several points I think are the most essential issues. To address these challenges, here are my solutions. First, enhancing communication systems. We will implement more efficient communication processes to ensure timely information sharing and decision making among team members. Regular online and offline meetings will be scheduled, with face-to-face discussions preferred for key projects, reducing misunderstanding and delays caused by information lag. Second, improving management visibility and transparency. We will leverage technology tools to increase work transparency, give managers clear insight into employees' progress. By adopting data-driven management practice, we can reduce uncertainty in remote management and then ensuring that all team members' work remains visible, leading to more precise decision making. Adjusting the hybrid work strategies at the same time. For critical roles and projects, we will gradually adjust the hybrid work policy to ensure that key teams can collaborate on-site. During essential periods, we will evaluate which roles are better suited for in-office work and optimize work arrangement accordingly. During this meeting, we identified the issues in risk management, leadership, and hybrid work. Solutions include enhanced risk training, improving communications, and adjusting the hybrid model to boost the collaborations and the productivity. I hope everyone will work together to implement these measures and assist the company in overcoming difficulties and achieving new goals.
Okay, that's a nice conclusion. And now I got two short questions, and I hope to get answers from our audience. So the first question will going on by the employee.
Okay. The first question is, what's the best way to approach the hybrid work design? And this question you will have 10 seconds to thinking about it. Who want to try it? Oh, okay.
Survey everyone without sign about preferences and intentions to leave. Ask questions that will help you gather insights about past employees. Leave require in-person, virtual presence, and predict the number of promote days people might want each week.
Sure. I think your answer is correct because in the company we must understand the work readiness and the work ability for each employees. Okay.
So I will talk about the second question, which is how do we keep data and system safety when people are working from anywhere? You still get 10 seconds to think.
Okay.
policy must provide visibility into user behavior while balancing the impact on employee experiences and privacy. Sets clear boundaries for each employee's minimum access to data. Finally, hybrid leaders must providing cybersecurity training for employees so everyone knows how to detect and avoid attacks.
Okay, thanks for answering. Like she said, the data, the importance of data is very important of a company's treasure. Some companies will hire a professional man to build a firewall to protect the data of the company. So that's very important to a company. Now, I really appreciate everyone for attending this meeting, especially we are facing such a serious situation, and I'm very proud of you guys. Thanks. The meeting is over.
Sounds good. Good.
Yeah, good.